Hi everybody, Chris from Reliable Respiratory here. Today we are going to access the user interface of your Philips Dreamstation. The Philips Dreamstation has 4 different user menus. The first one is called My Info. Next is a preheat option for your humidifier. The third one is called My Provider. And the last one is called My Setup. These are all comfort features. You'll never inadvertently change your pressure settings or anything important. The first option available is My Info. You'll get some very basic usage data here. So to access it, you go ahead and click the round dial. And what you'll see is just your therapy hours. The format they use is the previous night, most recent week average, most recent 30-day average. In order to see more expanded data, Philips has a free app to download called Dreamapper. And the next portion of My Info just goes over Dreamapper. It's available for Android, iPhone, through computer, completely free download. And so once you scroll through all that information, you go ahead and push the dial again under Main Menu to go back to the main menu. The next option you'll see is Preheat. What Preheat does is it will actually warm up the water in the CPAP's humidifier before actually turning the device's motor on. And so if you want it really hot and really humid, pretty much from the get-go, it'll preheat it and takes about an hour. And bear in mind, each time you intend to preheat, you'll have to go ahead and select this accordingly. So to enable the preheat feature, go ahead and click the round dial, turn the dial to the right, to where it'll say on, click again to confirm. And so now it's just heating up the plate inside the humidifier without delivering any air pressure. It's just if you like that hot, humid air right when you go to bed, it gives you that option. Again, purely a comfort feature. And if you wanted to shut it off, you would push the round dial in again, turn that back to the off position, and click the dial to confirm. My Provider just has some information really more helpful for us as the home care company rather than you as the user. By clicking that, the first thing you'll see is just some basic info. The serial number of the device, what type of model it is, and the software that's on it. Again, not really all that useful to you guys. Next, you'll just see hours on the motor itself, almost akin to an odometer. You'll also see just some raw compliance data there, and I frankly don't even know what this VIC90 code is. Last on here is something called a performance check. This is actually probably the one useful part of the My Provider section, where if you think something's going wrong or awry with your CPAP machine, it'll run a self-diagnostic. And to do that, you just go ahead and click the dial. And it'll check through, run the motor, and spit back any error codes if there are in fact any. And there we go. So you can go ahead and view the details. I'm going to go ahead and turn the dial to see that. And these are just reference codes that the unit provides. If there were actually any errors, it would say so inside of that performance check. And to get out of here, you go ahead and click to clear, follow the screen. And again, to get back to the main menu, we go ahead and click the dial to get back to the main menu. Our last section of the menu is called My Setup. This is where you would tweak some comfort features. Now, our machine's already preloaded with all this stuff enabled, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys anyways. Now, the first thing on there is what's called a ramp feature, and that is actually telling you what the starting pressure of the device would be if you used your ramp. A quick aside about this, most folks on CPAP have what's referred to as a pressure range, so it starts at a low setting, hypothetically you get to a high one as the body required that air pressure, so it wouldn't even come into play unless you hit this triangular ramp button on the device itself. Next is a feature built into Philips machines called Flex. Now, Flex will make the exhalation more comfortable. So if your CPAP decides you need a pressure of 10, if it noticed that you were having trouble exhaling against that pressure of 10, With the flex enabled, in this case at 3, it could drop as low as a pressure of 7 just on that exhale, and then go back to the pressure of 10 on the next inhale. So that's by default set at 3, and if you ever wanted to adjust it, you could, but we usually recommend leaving it at 3 just because it will give you enough play to make the breath smoother. Next is a locked out feature about humidification, because I've already got a heated tube attached. You'll see that at home. Mask type. This is only used if you have a Philips branded mask, because they have some X codes, so I'll just show you really quickly. X1, X2, 3, 4, 5, or you could just leave that off. Again, click and turn navigation. After mask type is a locked out option. It's just indicating what style of tubing you have. So we send our machines out with heated tubing, so that's why it's locked and says tube type 15-H for that heated tube. You can change the language. You can check your mask fit. Now this is actually a really helpful feature if you're unsure if you've got a good fitting mask or not. So what you'd be able to do is scroll over to check mask fit, put on your mask, go ahead and push that dial, and it will just push different amounts of pressure and give you sort of a green if it's a good fit, or red if it's a bad one, and it will sort of jump around pressure-wise to make sure that you do have a quality fit. And if you did feel some bad air leaks, obviously adjust those straps accordingly, but if you've got a nice good seal like we do, you can go ahead and stop it early. Otherwise, you can let it count down for the entire duration. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that, and it just goes back to the set pressure. But if you just let it go through all by itself, it will go back into standby. And that is the Dreamstation user interface. Again, all comfort features. My 2 cents is I would say that preheat feature is very useful, very helpful, as well as that check mask fit.